This tiny boy, no bigger than a finger, is actually the son of the giant king. Even though he's short, he's determined to become the greatest king ever. But Boji gets picked on by regular people all the time. This is already the third time he's been robbed down to just his underwear. So here's what happened 3 days ago. Boji went outside the city to hang out. There, he spotted this one-eyed monster stealing money. But when Boji tried to run away, the monster blocked his path. The monster saw Boji's crown and asked who he was. But Boji didn't say anything back. This made the monster feel disrespected. So it got mad and pulled out a sword, demanding Boji hand over all his money. But Boji still didn't respond. That's when the monster realized Boji was deaf and mute. So the monster started using sign language to talk to him. When it found out Boji didn't have any money, it asked for his clothes instead. Boji obediently took off all his clothes. The monster told him to come back tomorrow wearing something more valuable, and Boji happily agreed. The next morning, while the monster was wondering if Boji would show up with a bunch of soldiers, it heard someone approaching and carefully hid. When it saw it was just Boji alone, the monster felt relieved. So it walked up to Boji. When Boji saw the monster again, he looked really happy. This totally confused the monster. Boji explained that it was because the monster could chat with him. Then Boji took off his clothes on his own and said he could bring even more clothes tomorrow. The monster was curious about this naive boy, so it decided to wait there for Boji. On the third morning, when Boji saw the monster waiting for him again, he got super excited. While chatting, the monster learned that Boji was a prince from the castle who would inherit the throne someday. When the monster heard that Boji's dream was to become the greatest king, it laughed at him, saying he was not only short but also deaf and mute. There was no way he could become a king. But Boji firmly said he would make sure all his people lived well with plenty of food and clothing. When the monster saw how serious Boji looked, it stopped laughing. Then the monster told Boji that it would wait for that day to come.